Hey, what's going on guys? This is AndrewChicken and welcome back to another video. Gold is an important currency in Paladins, since it's the main way to buy champions for any free-to-play player. So, if you want to get your hands on an enticing new champion, it's important to know how to get a lot of gold fast. That's why in this video, I'll be going over exactly how to farm gold in Paladins. First, I'll go over all the different ways in which you can earn gold, and then I'll show you the best way to maximize these sources in order to get a ton of gold as quickly as possible. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. So, where does gold even come from? There are several different ways that gold can be earned from different quests and by playing the game. Let's go over all of them now. For starters, you can earn gold every day just by logging in. By logging in for 5 days in a row, you can earn an easy 3,000 gold, and by logging in for 7 days in a row, you can even earn free crystals. Even if you don't plan on playing the game for a certain day, it's still worth it to at least log onto the game and earn your free reward, so that way you don't miss out on any gold or crystals. The next way you can earn gold is from your 3 daily quests. These quests are usually really easy, and they grant you gold, bounty coins, and event pass XP. You can often complete these on accident just by playing the game, but you should still make sure to take a look at them to see if they require a specific class such as healer or damage. You can also earn easy gold every day just by winning your first 2 matches in each game mode. Siege, Onslaught, Team Deathmatch, Siege Beyond, and Ranked are all modes from which you can earn 300 gold just by winning 2 matches each. This applies for training matches as well, so if you were to win 2 matches in every available game mode, that would earn you a grand total of 2,400 gold. There's one last way that you can earn gold from quests, and that is to complete the specific Trials of the Realm, which grant a large lump sum of gold. These quests often give enough gold to unlock a new champion, and if you can complete them in a reasonable amount of time, they are one of the best ways to get gold. However, they can sometimes include quests which can be hard for newer players, or they might require a specific champion which you haven't unlocked yet. So these aren't always the most reliable option, but they are a great source of gold if you can manage to complete them. It was also possible to earn gold from the Refer a Friend section of the Social tab. However, at the time of writing, the button you press to refer a friend leads to an error 404 message and doesn't work. If it gets fixed after this video is published, it's worth referring some friends if you have any, because that can earn you a small amount of gold and even crystals. One last interaction to earn gold is limited to players in specific countries. If you're in a qualifying region, you can watch ads in order to earn a small bounty of 100 gold. However, this is absolutely not worth it, as you can earn gold much more quickly by playing matches, leveling up, and completing quests all at once. And of course, who logs on to Paladins just to sit down and watch ads? Next, let's talk about how you can get gold from matches, which is the most reliable way of earning gold. You can earn gold from every match of Paladins you play, and you get more gold by performing better and earning as many accolades as you can. Now, what are accolades? Accolades are something you can earn for being one of the best players on your team in a certain category. There are many different types of stats which grant accolades, including healing, damage, shielding, objective time, and total eliminations. It's important to know that for the healing accolade, the only healing that counts is healing you do to others, not healing you do to yourself. So, Ceres' Restore Soul qualifies for earning a healing accolade, while Buck's Recovery does not. Neither does any form of life rip from cards or items. There are 3 tiers of accolades which you can earn based on whether you are the first, second, or third best player on your team in a category. A golden accolade is worth 25 gold, a silver accolade is worth 15 gold, and a bronze accolade is worth 5 gold. So, if you're the second best healer on your team, you'll earn 15 gold. You can also get many different accolades at once simply by participating in multiple stats. So if you're doing damage, healing, getting eliminations, and earning objective time, you're opening yourself up to getting 4 different accolades at once if you're playing well. If you want to maximize the amount of accolades you can receive, it's important to play a champion who can participate in a lot of different stats all at once. I'll go over a few of my top recommendations for champions in a moment, but first I want to talk about one last way to earn more gold: gold boosters. There are a few ways you can boost your gold, with the easiest way being to simply play in a party. The party booster grants you an extra 10% XP and 10% gold, which can help you earn more gold from your matches and also level up faster. However, a bigger boost to your gold income comes from owning the event pass. While not every player will be able to unlock this option at first, with time you can unlock the event pass for free by getting crystals from the Trials of the Realm and your daily login. Once you've unlocked the event pass, you'll earn 50% extra XP and gold from your matches for the duration of the pass, which is a major boost to help you get gold faster. If you have enough crystals lying around to buy the event pass, this can really help you out. Plus, there's also a large lump sum of gold in every event pass, which you can earn by leveling it up if you own it. On the topic of leveling up the event pass, you can also earn gold by leveling up your account. For every account level you earn, you gain 2,500 gold. There's nothing really you can do to grind this faster, since it's just something that happens passively as you play matches. However, it's still a nice thing to know about. So, now that we've gone over all the ways in which you can earn gold, let's talk about the best ways to efficiently grind gold. If you want to quickly get as much gold as you want to complete as many quests as you can at the same time, and do all that while using both the party gold booster and event pass gold booster to improve your yields. You'll also want to optimize your strategy for earning accolades, which is something I'll discuss in detail. To start off with, you want to check your daily quests to see what you need to do in order to get gold from them. The quests will range from easy ones that you can do passively, such as earning credits within matches, to quote-unquote hard ones that you need to do something more specific for, such as playing a few matches of a particular class or playing a few matches of a certain game mode. Then, if a new set of Trials of the Realm is available, you should check that to see if there is a new trial for gold that you can complete. If there is, unlock it and try to complete those quests. If you can, try to do them in a way that will get your daily quests done as well. For example, if you have a daily quest that needs you to play a few Onslaught matches, and there is no quest in your trials to play Siege, TDM, or Ranked, then you should queue for Onslaught while you're doing your trials, so that way you can complete them both at the same time. Once you're done queuing for whichever game mode you need for your daily quests or trials, you should try and win 2 matches in all the other game modes. This will get you 300 gold per mode, and you can grind any remaining quests in them as well. And if you have some friends online, try and party up. That way you can take advantage of the 10% extra gold and XP you get by playing in a party. If you don't have any friends, now would be a great time to join my Discord server linked in the description to find some people to play with. We have an active community with thousands of members, and it's a friendly and fun place to be. Next, let's talk about choosing a champion who can get you the most accolades. Like I mentioned earlier, you want to open yourself up to as many accolade categories as possible, such as healing, earning eliminations, and shielding. I'll be going over a few different options from each class, so if you need to play a certain class such as damage or support for a quest or trial, you'll be well prepared. Keep in mind though, that this is not advice about meta champions or meta ways to play the game. These are simply the best champions for farming gold, and not necessarily the best champions in the game or the best playstyles in the game. If you want advice on how to play a specific champion or which champions are best, I recommend checking out the Discord server once again, and also looking up videos and guides for the particular champion or playstyle you are interested in. For the frontline class, there is one easy answer: Khan. Khan has an ability which can heal teammates, a powerful weapon that, with Storm of Bullets, has the highest DPS out of any primary fire in the frontline class, and a shield that can block thousands of damage at a time. He can open himself up to almost all the accolades in the game, and is one of the best champions for grinding gold in general. Torvald is another champion who can participate in all the categories of accolades with just one simple card: Life Giver. This card will heal any teammate who he casts Protection on, which opens him up to healing accolades alongside the shielding, damage, and other accolades that he is already able to earn. Not only is this a good card to have for farming gold, but it synergizes well with Glyph of Freedom, since he can get cooldowns reset by protecting others who then get kills, but only if he heals them. However, if you're forced to branch off into other classes, there are a few ways to earn shielding and healing accolades that you might not know about. For example, if you need to open yourself up to shielding and healing accolades in the damage class, then Octavia is who you should play. With her shielding passive, she can easily rack up some solid shielding numbers, especially in a TDM. And, since she has 2 talents which can heal her teammates, she can earn healing accolades as well. Asymmetric Warfare is the better of the 2 talents, and while she doesn't do a lot of healing compared to proper healers, it still counts for the accolade and can even get you a silver accolade if you only have 1 healer on your team. However, while no other damage champion is capable of healing as of this video's release, plenty of other damage champions can still earn shielding accolades. Vivian is the obvious choice, since one of her abilities grants her a miniature protective shield. However, a few other damage champions have cards to give them shields. Tiberius, Imani, and Dredge can all generate personal shields with some of their cards, and this will allow them to participate in the shielding accolade. On a team with tanks who don't have shields at all, such as Terminus or Atlas, these damage champions can surprisingly gain gold accolades in this department, which is some free gold that you can earn simply by having these cards as a level 1 filler in your loadout. While I don't always recommend using a shielding card or Octavia's shielding passive when it comes to your main builds, they can still be immensely helpful if your goal is to farm tons of gold. Damage champions aren't the only ones who have these cards either. Some supports and flanks have these cards as well. Grok, Corvus, Furia, Io, and Maldamba are all the supports who can generate shields for themselves or others with just a simple loadout card. However, when it comes to flanks, the only one who can generate a shield is Vora. There are 2 flanks who can contribute to the healing accolade, however. Sky and Moji both have options to heal teammates with talents. They aren't exactly the cream of the crop when it comes to being powerful champions, but they do have that sweet healing going for them which can earn you some extra gold. So, with all that being said, who are my top recommendations for champions to farm gold with? Khan would be my best choice, since he can easily contribute to all of the categories and is a fantastic tank to play in general. He's a great choice not just for healing, shielding, and doing damage, but is also capable of earning multi-kills, kill streaks, and solo kills better than most other tanks can. If you need to play a champion in another class though, Octavia is the best choice in the damage class, since she is the only one who can contribute to all of the categories just like Khan can. In the support class, Furia is a phenomenal choice. She has powerful burst healing and can give shields to her allies as well with a card. She also has among the best damage potential in the support class, allowing her to be a serious contender for a damage accolade when other supports would fall short. Even just getting a bronze accolade is better than nothing, and Furia is the most likely out of the bunch to achieve that. That is, of course, if you're forced to solo heal. If you're allowed to play a damage support, Grok is another great option. If you pop in his shielding card on a Maelstrom build, you can rack up tons of damage, score a bit of healing on the side, and potentially get a golden accolade in the shielding category just by participating if you're lucky enough to not have a shielding tank on your team. However, I wouldn't recommend Grok if you're a solo healer, just because you likely won't be able to do damage as effectively as a solo Furia can. Furia is also a more reliable healer in most cases. And when it comes to the flank class, well, I wouldn't recommend grinding gold with most flanks. However, if you have to, I would recommend Vora. If you put the shielding card in your loadout, you'll potentially get a major shielding accolade just like any of the previous champions can, and Vora is also a phenomenal flank who is good in most situations. While Skye and Moji can open themselves up to the healing category and get just as many accolades as Vora, they are simply weaker in most cases. If you're on controller, these two champions are a bit better, but there are still much better options out there. Unless they get a major buff after the time of writing this video, they're just not great options to play. Now, once you're done with your daily quests, trials, and daily queue rewards, what should you do to maximize your gold income? Well, you want to grind out as many matches as possible in as little time as you can. The fastest game mode by far is Team Deathmatch, since the matches can only last a maximum of 10 minutes. You don't get any more gold for having longer matches, and so it simply makes the most sense to grind these instead of Siege. If you really wanted to min-max your revenue, you could grind bot TDMs, since those can be completed at a breakneck pace. However, if you're a new player to Paladins, I don't recommend this option, since you still want to improve your skills and become a better player while grinding for gold. You can't get better at the game by playing against bots over and over again. You have to do that against real players. However, if TDMs get boring, it's not the end of the world to simply multi-queue. As long as you're earning as many accolades as you can, you'll still be getting a lot of gold per match. You'll just be playing fewer matches per hour and getting less gold over time. But grinding gold is not worth losing your sanity over, so don't sweat it if you need to take a break and play some Siege or play a champion who's not optimal for grinding gold. After all, once you have all the champions in the game, gold becomes kind of meaningless. There are some titles and recolor skins to buy with gold after that, and that's pretty much it. So you don't need to be worried about having the optimal gold grinding strategy all the time. However, if you want to get your hands on a new champion who looks enticing, putting these strategies to work will help you get them much quicker. But anyways, I hope this guide has helped you learn a thing or two about how to farm gold in Paladins. If it did, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe for more Paladins content from me. I release new videos every day which include guides, champion gameplay, and updates on the game, and you won't want to miss out. Also, go follow me over on Twitch because I stream there regularly, and check out my Discord server if you want to make some friends and find some people to play with. And if you want to support me, then check out my Nexus shop at nexus.gg/AndrewChicken. If you need crystals to buy the event pass or want to buy DLC like the starter edition or the season pass, then you should do that at my Nexus, because a portion of every purchase made there goes to supporting me. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, I will see you all next time, peace out.